Hello, Pisces. Pisces was not very popular when it comes to my starseed videos in November, so you're going to be like almost last when it comes to which ones are going to be posted for the AstroCharms. I think Aries is actually the least popular sign, so Aries will get their video last this month. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get right into your reading. I have a deck that's new to me that we're going to get to know together, but first let's go ahead and get some oracle cards. Oh, I feel like this big old stack wants to be yours. The Sun card has come out for quite a few people. Most of the people who've gotten this particular card, and it's been on the bottom of the deck, meaning the foundation or the energy of the most recent past that led you to this moment. It's been that way for a lot of signs. So it's talking about, you know, reserving your energy, but not allowing yourself to be too lazy. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Whew. Yours, however, is in the upright. And when it's in the upright, what it's saying is that they really do want you to take a break because you've been trying to like be the light or be there for either too many people or something, maybe one person in particular, we'll see in just a second, but you've been trying to do too much and they want you to let yourself relax because you're going to burn out. All right, so let's get some. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we've got the Judgment card on the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. I'm not going to look at the other cards underneath it quite yet. I kind of want to... Actually, I want to go to the tarot first, so give me a second. We're going to ignore that for a second. So we're starting off with the Eight of Latinum, which is the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Emperor. So this might be about someone in a position of authority if that's not you. But I do think this is going to be a work issue regardless of whatever it is that we're talking about. Oh wait, we've got 5 cards here. So this energy, the Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor, this is something where maybe you've been working your butt off for your boss. And now where you're sitting, like maybe they're not really noticing or something. Hold on. Oh, we've got the Magician. And then the Ace of Wands. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, the Page of Cloaks is basically the Page of Wands, but look at this chick. She looks like Spock, right? It's not Spock, but she looks like Spock. And if you remember anything about Spock, Spock had no emotions. Wands happen to be fiery, passionate energy, but this chick has no emotion. None, unless she's hiding it on the inside. So whatever's happening here, it's like you're putting in a lot of work in the recent past. You're being a leader. You're really taking the lead, right? And someone is like, there's no, like, you're getting nothing from someone. Even though there's a lot of passion coming from, well, it's happy news, I should say. It's a happy beginning, right, with that card. Or a happy message, especially if it's like a final decision of something. Because I do think with this Judgment card, this is someone sitting in, ooh, look at, we got the Hermit underneath that. Someone has definitely like really put in a lot of contemplation to come to some sort of final decision about something. There was a lot of thought put into something, okay? A lot of thought. And we have to be honest that all of this energy overall is not negative. There's a lot of positive energy here. But this is counseling you to take a break. And then here we've got 2 cards that talk about taking the lead. Because I think that's what you're going to need to do coming up in the immediate future. You're going to need to really take take the lead again, and you're going to have to do it in a heartfelt, passionate way, because this is the Ace of Cloaks, which is the Ace of Wands. It's also because it is the cloaks, meaning that it is the cloak around, you know, there's a mysterious nature to it, right? It's like, keep your plans to yourself. Whatever this is that you want to take action with coming up, keep it to yourself for right now. Do it in a stealthy way, however that resonates. And you know, and I do have to say, so if we add the 9 and if we add 20 plus 9 here, that makes 29. You add it together, it's going to make 11, right? So 11, which is 1, 1, 11. 1, 1 here, 11. But then the sun is actually another one. Like if you look at the tarot, the sun is card number 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. So that's another 1. So 1, really 11, 11, 1, or 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There's like, it's like this new beginning, new beginning. There's definitely a new beginning coming. But for right now, they definitely want you to conserve your energy. So we've got the clown. We're going to put that up here. This is the main energy, but it's tying into this here because, oh, actually we have more cards than I thought we did. So we're going to put 3 on this side and 3 on this side. So let's look at the recent past first. We've got the King, the Star, and the Sphinx, which is in the reverse. And we'll read these from the book. So this is going to be your recent past. It says, we may think we know it all and are not willing to listen to the current advice. Perhaps it is time to do so. Even sphinxes can be outsmarted. Be a positive force and light. Everything around you may be dark, but there are others that will shine with you. A person or situation may hold power over you, but they are mostly puffery and old man anger. Don't let them control you. Very interesting that that's coming out on this side with the Emperor card underneath it. So, you know, maybe the boss that you're dealing with can be like that, right? Maybe they hold power over you and they're just kind of a little bit angry. Because they're stuck in their ways, right? So here's the energy of what's coming. Well, let's look at what's happening right now in your current energy. Where are you sitting right now? It says, while iconic and a staple in your life, it may still be unwanted or misconstrued. Pay attention to what's happening beyond the makeup or the mask. Interesting. So this is talking about this person. Pay attention, because again, remember I said, even though this should be passionate, fiery energy, this person is emotionless. But with this card here, it's saying there's so much more going on beyond the surface than what you see. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Okay? So now we have the immediate future, which is the Adventurer, the Strong One, and Prehensile Eyes, but Prehensile Eyes is the only one in the upright. So it says, your preparations might not be sufficient. Ooh, interesting when you've got the Magician and the Ace of Wands. Especially for an unexpected venture. Watch your fingers, as you may get burned if you don't pay attention to your resources. Ooh. This is going to be a resource for you, this person here. Okay. The Strong One. Oh, it says the Strong Woman in here. What's the difference? Wait, why does it say something different in... Hold up, let me make sure I got the right card. Yep, it's supposed to be the strong woman, but it says the strong one. Interesting, or at least it's different here. It says in the reverse, watch the tasks you're taking on. You may feel strong enough for what's ahead, but make sure you're watching the size of the weights lifted. It's okay to wait and build up more strength before tackling a new project. And with this prehensile eyes, I can already tell you what it's getting ready to say. It's getting ready to say you may look back on this and like really regret it, but let's see. It says you have the power to view the situation from a safe angle. Use it to your advantage. Okay. I'm taking that to mean like if you don't prepare fully, especially if you don't pay attention to this resource that you have right here, like there's so much more going on below the surface than what you realize, right? Like if you don't prepare, you're going to look back on this with regret. Okay, or if you don't take the proper steps now, you're going to look back on this with regret. So let's get some crystals to see what they're talking about. Really rest. Really take the time to rest with this card here. You really need to make sure you know exactly what you're getting into and that you're like, I think the rest is so that you're seeing and thinking clearly whenever this comes up in the future that's going to really require you to take the lead, I think. Or there's going to be like work or something, a lot of work or something attached to, I don't know, something where you're going to have to take the lead. Let's get some crystals to see. So we have hemimorphite, the egoless state, on the bottom of the deck. We're going to put the Labradorite here, free will. This is about a choice. I think this is going to be a choice between probably something from the past and something coming into the future. Now we've got Charoite, Ruby, and Moldavite. Individualization, Spiritual Warrior, and Star Child. Very interesting, beautiful combination. I love the colors here. I really feel like I feel like this, what's coming up over here, is really going to give you a chance to shine. That's why they want you to take a break over here. It's really going to give you a chance to shine and to be an individual, like whatever it is that makes you unique in this situation, whatever unique skills, abilities, whatever it is, like something about that is really... It's really going to come through with whatever you're doing over here. You're really going to be able to shine. Now, if you want to use these crystals in meditation, you can. I don't know if you really, I mean, you can. I don't want to say you don't have to. You can. I feel it's more, though, that you want to wear Labradorite than actually using any of these. But you can absolutely use these if you want to. I feel like if you do use these in meditation, you're going to actually do it like this. So you're going to put the Charoite at your feet. It's going to be literally your connection. Like this is the connection to Mama Earth, or the connection to your roots, the connection to your ancestors, right? But really it's to Mama Earth. Like this is more, it's more your foundation. I feel like being at your feet it's making it more your foundation than the root chakra. Even though the root chakra is about feeling secure, feeling confident, this is more about going back to your roots, your foundation, like your individual, from the time you were a real small baby or real small child, you're just learning to play with toys, talk, all that kind of stuff. You got all these fantasies about what you want to be able to do and accomplish, right? You know what I'm talking about. Like when you're a kid, you want to be, you have so many big dreams. That's what we're talking about here. So Earth Star, it can be root as well, but I would say Earth Star definitely. Heart for the Moldavite, but this ruby is going to go over your third eye. Because you want to be able to see where you were back then, and then allow it to radiate from your heart space outward. But wear labradorite in jewelry or whatever. Also, when with this card here, like remember when you were a child, the egoless state was, I mean, kids live in this state. They don't really, like fear is foreign to them. Like, well, it's not completely foreign to them, but you know what I'm saying. Like when they're playing with toys and stuff, like they think they can fly, they think they can do absolutely anything. Like there's nothing holding them back. Going, oh, but I don't look good enough, or I don't, you know, I don't have money, or I didn't have. You know, friends who could back me, or I don't know, whatever it is that you would say. But anyway, you know, getting to this egoless state is when you get back to this childlike state. So let's get to the charms to see like what you need to be aware of concerning this energy over the next month. I may have to stop for a second to go and shut those blinds because the light looks kind of weird. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and leave it. It's not too bad. I mean, you can still see what's happening in the video, so I'm not going to complain too much. All right. So these tried to fall out of my hand. I had a hard time holding on to them. One of them is a $100 bill, which is some sort of abundance coming in, but it's at least 6 months away. And I think before then, you're going to end up exhausted, like literally because of this particular charm. This actually, a friend gave this one to me. It was a gift that I cherish, but every time I see it, it just makes me feel like that rider and the horse are both exhausted. So anyway, I think you're going to be exhausted from a lot of work, right? What's interesting, like, first of all, we've got this letter literally sitting on its edge. And it's sitting in the center, but it's also in the 12th house. So the 12th house is your blind spot, the things you hide from others, what others hide from you, your dreams, your hopes, your fears, those things that that need to be healed, whether it's emotionally or mentally. This can also be like hospitalizations, right? Institutions. Like maybe, well, first of all, we have the scales here. So that can represent Libra, but it's more about justice and balance coming into something. And then we've got this particular letter balanced on its edge. And it's actually the letter E. I'll flip it over in just a second, but I want to leave it there to illustrate like what I'm talking about, right? The $1 bill, this is a very small loss attached to this balance. Like it won't cost you a lot to get whatever this situation is balanced out. It could be with E or about E, right? Whatever it is to get it balanced out, it's not going to cost you a lot. There won't be big losses, but you will be exhausted, and there's definitely abundance coming in because this is your second house with this $100 bill here. This is coming from your second house, but it's coming at least 6 months, probably even 8 months is really what I feel. But anyway, so let's flip that over. You've got the peacock oar in the center, and remember what I said about being you. Whatever it is that makes you unique is the thing that's going to be of the most benefit to you. Well, that peacock oar is just hammering that message home. And then, so let's see what the last letter is, because it's coming out over your 4th and 5th houses, which is your home and family, as well as children, creativity, joy, fun, romance, all of that. And it's the W. So I don't really, well, wave, you've got wave, It's spelling out wave. Whether that's wave bye-bye, a wave of fortune, a wave of change, a wave of emotion, a wave of something. It could be a fluctuation in terms of financial stuff or in terms of whatever this issue is. There's a wave coming. Hold on, be unique to you, make sure you embrace who you are. And then the letter V coming over your second and third houses. This is, again, it has to do with either money and finance and communication here. Also, anything that you're studying, like you might need to study something. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that here. I hope that resonates. If it does not, please watch for your sun, moon, or rising. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell your friends anything that you can to help me, because it really does help me, and I thank you very much for watching.